Hey everybody, I just got back from 1 week in Japan. I flew in this morning. So far I have managed to wash all my clothes, wash all of my body and brush all of my teeth. And I have 1 hour until my kids get home from school. So I'm gonna try and unbox, or not unbox, I'm gonna show off everything that I bought while I was in Japan. I had a few nights in Tokyo, a few nights in Hiroshima, and a few nights in Osaka. And speaking of my kids, why don't I show you what I got Tilly first, my daughter. The number one thing that she wanted was a milk plush. And I searched, I reckon, 11 to 15 different Sanrio stores all throughout Japan, looking desperately for anything with the little baby Cinnamoroll character, his face on it, or she just reordered a plush. She wanted a little milk that she can cuddle. And I'd given up all hope, so I actually bought her this milk costume that she could dress her other toys up as like a consolation prize. Like, sorry, your dad didn't kill it this time, but this is pretty good, right? And the whole time I knew that she would be like, oh, that's good, Dad, but really you should be crushed. So I didn't want to go home a failure. So I just kept, anytime I saw milk, I would get her it. So I got her a milk sticker, and I got her a milk and Cinnamoroll gacha toy. Can you tell I've only had 3 hours sleep, by the way? I just smashed like a bunch of chocolate chips. Maybe I'll have a coffee at some point. In fact, I have some coffee beans. Maybe I just start eating them raw in the hopes that I wake up better during the video. But I'm certainly not regretting pressing record. I'd given up hope, and I found milk at the last possible place that I could have got in. When I got to Kansai Airport in Osaka, there's like an anime and soft toy store there. And sure enough, they had a milk plush. So at the final moment, the 11th hour, milk and Cinnamoroll together. So Tilly's gonna be stoked about that. But I also got her a baby oyster. That was another one. I'm like, well, it's kind of milk coated. I can't remember what this character's name is. It's a cute oyster character. It's all through claw machines in Japan. I really like it. I think it's made by the company called Yell. More on them later. And then I also got Tilly a plush of the mascot from Hiroshima. This is Shiro Kumajo. It's a bear, and normally it has a big castle on its head, but instead, oh wait, no, I'm thinking of a different one. Yes, it does. This is a sorry, I met so many mascots over the last week. I'm gonna do a couple videos all about all the different mascots I visited, and as I mentioned earlier, I'm exhausted. This was the mascot of Fukuyama Castle, Shiro Kumajo. Shiro means castle, Kuma means bear, and Joe, maybe its name is Joe, from Family Guy. And Hiroshima, where Fukuyama is, their number one export and the thing that they're proudest of is lemons. Apparently like 70 or 80% of all of Japan's lemons comes from Hiroshima. So here we have Shiro Kumajo dressed up as a lemon, in a lemon dress with a lemon on her head. And I also got one of these for my other daughter, Sam Todd. And she gave me, in return, a deer plush that I'll show you later. Tilly also got a Tamagotchi, but if you open this Tamagotchi, which has the angel variant, it's actually a lip gloss. So I'll show that off once she opens it later. I got her Snoopy dressed up as a bunny rabbit. And her favorite food is ikura, or fish eggs. And this is, don't tell her I opened this, but it's too cool not to show you as closely as possible. So she calls fish eggs bursties because they pop in your mouth when you eat them. And this is a face mask that you can either heat up in the microwave or you can put in the freezer to make it nice and cool. And if it was possible, I'd do the entire video with this over my head. But it's a fish egg eye mask. She's gonna lose her mind. It's the funniest thing ever. I found it at in the tallest tower in Osaka, Haruka's, at the gift shop. Very, very surprising find, but I'm very glad I got it. I got Tilly another hot and cold pack featuring Pingu. Every time I go away on holiday without the kids, Tilly insists that I give her something that she can hug when she misses me. Sometimes she'll just go to my bedroom and like take out one of my t-shirts and go to bed while holding one of my t-shirts, which is very sweet. But I gave her this big fluffy Pingu plush to cuddle while I was away this week. And so I thought she'd want some extra Pingu products for when I got back. So this was from a place called Seria, which is an 100 yen store. So that's a hot and cold pack with Pingu and Pinga, his sister, and these Pingu and Pinga hair clips. Is that all the Tilly stuff? Maybe it's all the Tilly stuff. There's so much stuff on the table. You know what? I'm going to show you a shot of what the table looks like right now. Crazy. I think that's all the Tilly stuff. Let's show you what I got Archie, my son. Both kids wrote scavenger hunt lists like they've done on previous holidays, and I'll make videos where I show off hunting down all these toys. But since you are one of my esteemed YouTube watchers, you're getting the sneak peek because Archie asked for 2 years now. I've gone to Japan looking for Maruma Fubiyori or Mopu, the Sanrio polar bear, and this was in every Sanrio gift gate at the moment. Is this awesome miniature Mopu plush? So he'll be very happy about that. I got Archie, even though it's in Japanese. I don't know when it's coming out in English, but if you're familiar with the phenomenal comedy manga series Yotsuba, this is the 16th and most recent volume of Yotsuba. I think she goes to school in this one, so maybe we'll get Google Translate out and read it together. That's one of the, if you have kids and you want to get them into manga, I honestly think Yotsuba is far and away as good as you can go. I love that series. From Osaka, I got Archie a keychain of a battle cat. That's a battle cat, right? It sure is, Dad. Well done. Riding an octopus because Osaka is very famous for its octopus dish, takoyaki. This is a beach eel. We went on a boat cruise. The reason I went to Japan was I did like a tour with a bunch of other influencers for a tourism company called Klook. And so some of the days they would plan out for us. And one of the days we went on a cruise in Osaka, and the cruise where we it was just for the morning, but we met the cruise. The exhaustion is kicking in. We got on the boat next to the aquarium, and the aquarium had the most unbelievably good gift shop, including a pen of a sand eel, which is one of Archie's favorite animals. So he has a huge, ridiculous sand eel pen. Very, very convenient. I went to 2 cafe pop-ups when I was there. One of them was the Katamari Cafe pop-up, which I previously ridiculed in a video, but I went and it was really good. I had a really, really great time, and I got some coasters. I got a Katamari keychain, which he can open himself, but you can see the prints in there and a bunch of things that he's rolled up. In here, I think is like a acrylic stand of one of the cousins, and this is awesome. I made some Levens labels that he can put on all of his books and lunchbox and stuff for high school next year. The other anime cafe I went to was City, the animation. If you've ever read the series Nichijou, this is what the creator did next is a manga called City, and it's currently if you have Prime Video, you can watch City the animation, and I highly recommend you do that. It's so fun, beautifully animated, and there was a pop-up cafe in Osaka and Tokyo at the moment. And so I'm going to open up this one because this is the freebie that they give you when you eat at the cafe. It's just a postcard featuring the mascot from the restaurant in City. And then I got like keychains and something else. I can't remember, but that's for Archie to find out. Not you. Another manga that Archie loves is called Witch Watch. So I got him a random Witch Watch sticker. And this is from a Witch Watch Ichiban Kuji, a Witchiban Kuji, if you will. And inside you get an acrylic stand of one of the characters. You know what? I like all the characters in Witch Watch, so I'm hoping Archie does too, because they're all pretty good. I bet you he likes Khan the most, or maybe the main dude. They're all good though. Good. That's another really good anime. I never really talk about the anime I actually watch, but at the moment my favorite anime, City and Witch Watch. And Ranma Half, the new remake. We've been playing a lot of Donkey Kong Bonanza, so we are Konged out at the moment. And I wanted to get Archie some Donkey Kong stuff, so this is an awesome keychain from the Nintendo store, featuring Diddy and DK on a barrel. And then I went to Universal Studios and went to the new Donkey Kong Country area and got a random keychain blind box with 8 different possibilities on the back. I hope we don't get Squawks. Do I have any Squawks fans in the chat? If so, maybe we'll give this to you if we get Squawks. But I'd be happy with any of the Kongs, especially Cranky, Rambi. I don't know who Archie's favorites are. And then, just in case we don't get one of the Kongs, don't worry, because I also got him a Tomica, like Matchbox car of DK in the minecart vehicle from the fantastic ride Minecart Madness. One of the best rides that I did all day at Universal. I think that's all the stuff I got for the kids, but those aren't the only kids in my life because I also have nieces. You all see me as a wonderful dad, but I'm also a wonderful uncle. So I'll start with my eldest niece, Ada. She is a huge Pokemon fan. She's 4 years old. Her favorite Pokemon, Pikachu. Not very original, but I get it. Pikachu is amazing, and this plush is especially amazing of Sleeping Pika. She is every time I give her a plush, most recently it was a plush ukulele, she takes it to bed, and this is the perfect plush to take to bed. So Pika plush for Ada, and Ada has a little sister who is 6 months old now, called Billy May, and I got this Cinnamoroll bib from the Sanrio giftgate in Ginza, and it's really, really gorgeous. It even has a little fluffy tail on the back. And I think I took video of it, but they did bibs for all the different Sanrio characters, and I had to check. So I picked up the Pom Pom Purin bib, and sure enough, on the back you have a butthole. And I regret not getting my niece, my 6-month-old niece, a bib with a butthole on it. My last niece is 2. Her name is Annie. She is the world's biggest Sylvanian Families fan. So I got her the Sylvanian Families exclusive keychain from the store at Parko Mall in Shibuya. They do limited edition keychains with characters that you can only get then and there. This is a little princess bunny in a treasure chest keychain, and it came with a free concierge card. And she's so obsessed with Sylvanian Families, she calls them baby families. And when she found out that I was going to Japan, she asked me to get her a baby family's toothbrush. Unfortunately, that's not a thing that exists, but her favorite Sanrio character is Hello Kitty, so I got her a Hello Kitty electric toothbrush. But now it's time to show off what I got my wife, my extremely cool and patient wife who looked after the kids the whole week I was gone. These are from, as I mentioned earlier, Hiroshima, famous for their lemons, and so I tried to eat as much lemon-flavored food when I was there. Even at breakfast, I would have like lemon-flavored yogurt. And lemon chocolates and lemon ice creams and even like lemon salted like rice crackers. But I got a box of lemon cookies, and these actually have like a full slice of Hiroshima lemon in them. This is some Hiroshima spice, lemon flavored of course. She loves a bit of hot sauce, but my wife's favorite thing is tea. She smashes matcha lattes every single day. So I don't get her matcha because like when you make matcha lattes, there's no point in getting fancy matcha. You can just if you have a matcha that you like and you're adding milk to it, that's as good as it's gonna get really. If you get fancy matcha, you should only drink fancy matcha if you don't add anything to it. There's no point in using expensive fancy matcha if you're putting milk in it for a latte. What if I found a different type of tea powder that you could turn into a latte? So I got her some Genmaicha powder, which is like a roasted brown tea, roasted brown rice tea. So it's green tea and brown rice. And normally it's like a very, you can see the big rice grains in there. This is a powder. I've never ever had a Genmaicha latte before, so that is really exciting to find. These are matcha covered roasted nuts. And we're actually going to Japan as a family in 2 weeks, and we're going to go to a matcha making course. I guess we're gonna like crush our own matcha in Fukuoka, and I actually found sencha, which is a type of green tea that is from the same region that we're visiting in 2 weeks' time. So we can taste the sencha from there, and then we can go and grind it up into powder. Perfect. This is a very special green tea called Gyokuro. These are for me and my wife, but this is definitely 100% for my wife. This is her favorite incense, and this flavor of incense is based on some trees that you can only find in Kyoto. Smells unbelievable. I can't remember if this brand is called, it's either the brand or the type. You know what? I don't know what this brand is, but if you ever see this logo anywhere in Japan and you have someone that in your life that loves incense, go and get it because it's really, really good. And I even managed to find an incense stick holder that is like a brass version of the logo, and then you put it in the little hole there. That's a good husband gift or a good wife gift. When I went to the Hiroshima Peace Museum, they have, I don't know if you know the story of the 1,000 paper cranes, but paper cranes play a very big part of the recovery of the city post-World War II. And so I got this awesome keychain of a paper crane. And all proceeds of this go to a foundation called Earth Hiroshima. My wife doesn't really like toys. I don't know if I've mentioned that in a video before. It's hilarious that we ended up together, considering they're like one of my great passions in life. But my office with all of my stuff in it that I record surrounded by is separate from the house. It used to be a shed. We converted it to an office, my own space, where it can be as full of colorful crap as I want it to be, and my wife won't have a headache every time she walks past it. But she loves, a couple cute things, and this is her level of cute and sweet, and I can totally see it on her keys. Got some more tea. I don't know if you guys are fans of hojicha, which is like a roasted green tea. All tea is the same, by the way. It's like a tea plant. That same tea plant makes sencha, it makes matcha, it makes hojicha. It's just how you prepare the leaves in different ways. This is smoked. This is like a smoky hojicha, which I'm very excited to try. And this bag was so cheap. It was like 700 yen. It's gonna last months, if not years. And then this is from the same store. This is a different type, a very fancy type of sencha called sencha hoju. Don't worry everybody, the tea content is over. But hit me up in the comments if you want to talk tea, because that is another of my great passions and one that my wife and I bond over. I do like coffee, so you're not quite safe of the boring stuff yet. This is from an amazing roastery that I went to in Hiroshima called Bagtown Coffee. There's so much good coffee in Japan, and this is actually the first time I've been to Japan as a coffee lover. I only recently realized I loved coffee, and I bought a really fancy, I was given for my 40th birthday, a really fancy filter, like a machine, like I call it Mocha Master. I love filter coffee. I think the reason I didn't know I liked coffee until a very old age was that in Australia, espresso coffee is what everyone does, and the roasted flavor of it doesn't really appeal to me. But the filter coffee, where it brings out all of the acidity and fruity notes in the coffee, that is what I like. So I went to a place that does amazing cold brew. It was hot as hell this trip. Every day was above 35 degrees Celsius. And so I had grand plans to drink all this coffee, and every time I got to an amazing coffee place, I was like, you know what? It's gonna be cold brew. But yesterday, I went to a place in Osaka called Lilo Coffee Roasters. It was so pretty and nice in there, and they even had a gacha machine. But they did like a pour over coffee, and it was a cold brew, they poured it over ice. So they cooled it down so you could drink it then and there. So I wasn't like drinking a 80-degree drink in 35-degree heat. And they gave me a bunch of like a little book all about Osaka coffee, and really, really great place, Lilo Roastery. I really want to go back just to drink coffee, but unfortunately I was too busy buying a bunch of junk. I did not buy these. I took them from the room that I stayed at in Shibuya, which was called All Day Place Shibuya, and is above a really great coffee place that serves onibus beans. So that's onibus coffee bags, and I'll give these to my wife. This is the official tea bags that you get in the room. Roasted green tea and lemongrass. What a combo. Okay, last boring adult gift that for myself. This is like a medicinal alcohol that I got in Tomonoura, which is the town that Hayao Miyazaki lived in and was inspired by to create Ponyo. So there's little references to Ponyo all over this town. There's even a hotel that Miyazaki himself redesigned and helped rebuild. But another thing this town is famous for is this alcohol, the name of which escapes me right now. I might maybe you just have to wait for me to make a video about Tomonora because I'm going to make a lot of them. But really, really cool town. If you search it up on TikTok or Instagram now, all you get are like montages of people walking around the town set to Ponyo music, which is fun to watch. I think I'm going to be the first ever creator to make a video with talking about the town. So look forward to that very soon. Okay, snack time. We've got some Tough gummies. This is the grape flavor Tough gummy. And this is a new flavor that I haven't seen before. I think it's ume, so like Japanese plum. These gummies are, it's like if you look on some bags of gummies in Japan, they are graded on a scale of chewiness, and this is as chewy as they get. I love it. They're a really, really good chew. They can hurt your jaw if you eat a whole bag, so don't eat a whole bag, but I'm very, very pumped to eat this flavor. Speaking of gummies, I think the undisputed king when it comes to flavor in the gummy world is the pure gummies. I think it's puree gummies. Really, really good. This is the premium ones. The apple ones are really good too, but this is the peach. Very, very good. And I low-key love these ones. You can only get them from 7-Eleven in Japan. They are chocolate-covered gummies, and you can get them in different fruits, but pineapple is my favorite. Really, really good. Also, low-key favorite snack in the salted category. These are Calbee edamame crisps. Very, very salty, very, very Moorish and yummy. Oh, we got some more gummies. These gummies are probably going to be mid as hell, but I got it because it's Blue Angel on the front, and in here is a special Blue Angel hair clip. I hope I get that one. You know what? Let's do an opening now. You've been so patient during my yapping. I've never done a video like this before, where I just yap at the camera for so long, so let's see what clip we get as your reward for making it this far. Oh, I hope it's one of the characters I actually know. It's kind of is. It's the yellow Blue Angel. Someone let me know what their name is, but that's a cute clip. What do you think? I don't know if I even have enough hair to wear it, but it looks beautiful on me for sure. I can't remember what these ones are called, but I was given a box of each. They're like made by the same company, and people either like the mushrooms or they're like pine cones. I don't know what they are. The same company I think makes these, Meiji Confectionery makes these jelly beans, and I was given these for free out the front of a Don Quixote, and all I had to do was take a photo while holding. I'm just going to show the photo. I took this photo. They gave me some jelly beans. That's an amazing transaction. Finally, we have some popcorn that I got at a strawberry place in Osaka, and when I got it, all the kernels were nice and separate, but it was so hot in Osaka. I can maybe separate them again, but it's kind of just one big clump of popcorn now. Also, got to get some mint ears, the maybe secret best snack you can get at the konbinis in Japan. Also, if you ever go to Family Mart, pick up a pair of the Family Mart striped socks. I already have 2 pairs of the white, but I now have a pair of the black too. Very, very comfy. In fact, my number 1 tip for trips in Japan, given how much you walk around, is treat yourself by, if you can, you give yourself some new shoes for the trip, but never ever skip this. This is my hottest tip ever, is buy yourself new socks. So every day, no matter how sore your feet are, you've got that beautiful pillowy feeling of putting on fresh new socks every day. And you feel really glamorous and bougie for like 10 minutes before then your feet start stinging once again. This is another amazing konbini find. I'm gonna make a video about it soon. It is a DIY gacha machine that you color in. This is just in a random 7-Eleven in Hiroshima, and so was this. It was right next to it. So in Japan, they have a thing called like a MOOC, which is a magazine book, a hilarious name for something that, I mean, really just does not describe what this is at all. Like you get a very, very thin magazine and then a toy or a special item. It's not just for kids. They do it in like the beauty section as well. And lots of collabs with characters that I talk about on my channel all the time. Miffy, Moomin, Sanrio. You'll get like cute little pouches or lights alongside a very thin and useless magazine. But this one's amazing. This one is an IC card reader. So whenever you tap on to the train, or even you can pay for your products, you use an IC card. And it's a rail transport card that can also be used, to buy other stuff throughout Japan. And every region has its own different IC card. Probably the most famous one is the Suica Penguin. But this is a light and sound IC reader. So I'll be making that into a video soon too. And the last amazing thing I found at the konbini, are these Hanamaru Obake stamps. So they had this crazy setup where there are all of these different colored Hanamaru Obake eggs, and these are actually stamps. And if you are aware of this character and their lore, Hanamaru Obake is split into two words. So Obake means ghost, which is why he has this ghostly appearance, but Hanamaru is the name of a stamp that you get given when you on your work if you've done good work. So Hanamaru Obake is he's got these little the little stamps signs on his cheeks, and so these eggs are actually stamps that you can give to people if they've done good work. You can see that's the actual Hanamaru itself, but you also have ones of the character. I might give these to my wife because she is a school teacher. Maybe she could use these at her work. But enough about my wife. Let's talk about the things that I bought myself. Of course, we've got about 20 gacha, which I will be opening in a video very soon. Hangyodon stuff out the butt. We got so many Hangyodon things to show off. This is I have no idea what this is. It just says Sanrio Spoon Pets, and they had all the characters. It's like a little Hangyodon on a wheel that is also on a spoon. So looking forward to figuring out what the hell this is. We got, this is not actually strictly Hangyodon, but it's a Hangyodon looking fish from the same aquarium shop that I got the sand eel from. My friend Mirinda, I met up with her in Shibuya on my first day in Japan, and she gave me a Hangyodon bag with a Hangyodon and Don Quixote t-shirt. Amazing. And what else is in here? She made me this Hangyodon badge, and there's a bunch of gacha in here for the kids, including Dear Daniel with a tan, Dear Daniel, and also she made me a bracelet in Hangyodon colors. Isn't that wonderful? Shout out Mirinda. More Hangyodon stuff. I know there's a bunch here somewhere. Oh, I got a Hangyodon face mask for when I want to feel extra beautiful. I got Hangyodon collaborating with the guy from the glue pot. I don't know who has seen this guy. He's like so normally in Japan, this guy is filled with glue, but the glue is made from corn, so you can eat it. So like kids at school eat the glue. There's a place in Osaka that I didn't make it to where you can buy one of the pots and it's filled with ice cream, but I got this one and it's filled with ramune candy. So still pretty good. Is that all the Hangyodon stuff? Oh, this is another keyring I got. Hangyodon, what's this guy's name again? Like Myaku, and he is see that blue and red thing. I'll show you, I got a keyring of just that regular guy. Although there's nothing really regular about him. That is the mascot for the Osaka Expo for 2025, and that's the collab keychain with Hangyodon. They also made plushes, and they were very, very big, and all of the other Sanrio characters were sold out except Hangyodon. So there's a lot of Hangyodon Myaku collaborative plushes just waiting to be bought in Osaka. Tamagotchi stuff. I got this Tamagotchi plush keychain holder in the classic Tamagotchi style. I also got some Tamagotchi bath bombs, and inside these you could get like a miniature Tamagotchi paradise or a classic Tamagotchi that you can wear on your wrist. So I got two of them. I'll make a video about them soon too. Here is the plush that Sam Todd gave me of a deer from Mia, it starts with an M. I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. You can pretend that I said it perfectly. But she got me this beautiful omiyagi, a gift from her day trip there, and I got her the lemon bear in return. Oh, speaking of like very, very specific mascots, this is the another IC, the card mascot. This was a platypus, a blue platypus who looks suspiciously like Perry the platypus, but he's the mascot of ICOCA. And this was given to me by the tourism board of Hiroshima when they found out that I loved character merch. They also gave me a towel of Dr. Yellow, which is the Shinkansen that like repair train that like train aficionados in Japan. Like they go out hunting hoping they'll see that train. From Universal Studios Japan, I got a bob-omb hat that has like a little wind-up crank on the back. Very cool. I bought some Afro-Ken stickers. We've got lots of Afro-Kens, classic Afro-Ken, and then square Afro-Ken, or rectangular Afro-Ken. My kid's gonna be home in like 5 minutes. I'm trying to wrap this up as quickly as possible. Ooh, I went to a place called Togo Shrine, which is in Harajuku. And this place is significant because they sell Sanrio oh no, what's this thing? Omamori. I remembered. Omamori, which is a thing where you can get your blessing. Inside is a little like blessing. And they're these beautiful fabric tags. This is the famous Sanrio character of Shinkansen. And the other one I got, these are the only two available. All the popular characters are sold out. So I have Gudetama as well. Super cool little mementos to get from the shrine. And I just love that that's even allowed to exist. This was the first keychain I bought on my first day in Japan. It's Usahana. They had like 12 of these in all different characters, but Usahana sold out first. I was very, very happy I managed to get one. Also from the Sanrio store are these blind boxes that were made to celebrate Galpaoru's birthday. Shall we open it? Let's open it together. There are 8 different toys we can get, and we got, ooh, that's a cute one. So Galpaoru is like a dragon guy, very cute dragon cat thing, who loves to eat omurice. And here we have Galpaoru doing a little dance while holding an omurice bag and wearing omurice on their head. Super good. More random characters. I think I mentioned Shiro Kumajo earlier at the start. That's what Shiro Kumajo normally looks like, with the castle on their head. And then we have, this is something, so this is Shiro Nya, which Nya of course is how they say meow. So meow in Japan, and Shiro means castle. So that is the, I don't know which castle, maybe Hiroshima Castle's mascot. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a plush of that. And some of the creators that I was on the trip with actually got to meet and get a photo with that mascot, and I did not, which is very saddening. But I did get a keychain of this mascot, the bear that you meet at the top of the Haruka's tower. I found a little triangular package full of the Blue Angel guy at Don Quixote yesterday. I got a Tokyo banana purse pal. I love this. I love how like vibrant that blue bow is. I didn't actually get any Tokyo bananas to eat this trip, but I got one to wear forever. That was from Tokyo Station. So was this. This is a penguin called Kopen-chan. I'm going to be making a video about all of the exclusive merch you can get at Tokyo Character Street in Tokyo Station of the characters dressed up as like train conductors. Very, very niche, but I reckon it'll be a fun video. And this is Kopen-chan dressed up as a ticket inspector. From the Tomica store in Tokyo Station, I got this awesome Dragon Ball Z Tomica. And another Tomica I got was from Universal Studios. This is the ride vehicle of the Flying Dinosaur at Universal Studios Japan. I have been too chicken to ride this ride the last 2 times I've been to USJ, but this year I was ready. I did it. It was so incredibly intense and fun and crazy, and probably the best ride I've ever done in my life. So highly recommend it. I liked it so much I bought a die-cast toy of the ride vehicle. That's when you know you love it. Just seeing what have I left out. Ooh, here we go. I went to the Mother, the Mother pop-up store at Shibuya's Parko Mall, and got this Mr. Saturn keychain. Very, very cool. And maybe my favorite keychain of the entire trip was from the Snoopy section at Universal Studios. They always cycle through different new and cool and different Snoopy keychains. And this is a keychain of Snoopy's brother Spike dressed up as a cactus, but it's like a cactus ghost thing. There he is underneath, my boy Spike. Olaf is the far more popular Snoopy brother, but Spike is a cool guy too. I got some weird and cool gacha display cases from Seria, plus the little things that I've seen on TikTok before. These are the ball chain keychain protectors that you put over this part of the keychain so it doesn't come undone. Very, very hyper specific, but I'm happy that I finally have a bunch. I was like giving it to the other collectors on the trip as presents. And last but not least, I went to the Nintendo store in Tokyo and I picked up this My Mario. They've basically done a line of Mario merch for very young children and 40-year-old men. And this is a Mario pop-up book. And the things that this book can do is so cool. So I'll be making a video just all about this book very, very soon. But I hope you enjoyed me yapping at the camera to you for I don't know how long. I did not plan any of this. This is very outside of my comfort zone. I like to script my videos. Oh, I forgot to show off my t-shirts. I got a monster t-shirt from the manga by Urasawa, one of my favorite mangas of all time. Very, very surprised to see monster merch at the Medicom store in Tokyo. My friend Sagach gave me a Labubu t-shirt on my first night in Shibuya. And I got a t-shirt of a bar I was taken to, a record bar in Hiroshima called Mac, which was a very, very cool night. I'm wearing this t-shirt. This is the new Kuromify. So every day at Universal Studios in Japan, Kuromi does a concert with My Melody. And this year she had DJ Baku. And of course she makes a tour t-shirt for the tour. And last year I got this tour shirt for the first one. I think this one is still my favorite of them all. This was called, what's it called? Black Dreams Bloom. So it still says the same thing on this one, but this one's a bit more, I guess, like punky. Amazing show. I'm gonna make a video about how much I love that show too. And I keep finding things that I haven't talked about yet. I think this is the last thing. I got the Smisky 10-year anniversary bag. And now I'm going to stuff all of the toys and presents that I just pulled out of my suitcase into this bag, and then I'm going to edit this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you would like more looser, yappy videos like this, or if you found it boring, or you think maybe I should do more of these, but I should just make sure I'm not exhausted. So maybe I've had, more than 3 hours of sleep on a plane before I try and record one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, I'm going to go to bed now. Wait, my kids are coming home. I can't go to bed for hours. Oh well.